Good morning, good morning, good morning. Setting up your playlist if you use the music. So it's 3 Manipura on Martha McAlpin on Spotify. You can find the link on YouTube. You can find the link on my playlist. On my website. And the music keeps us company, gives us a rhythm, and gives us, it's evocative, it gives us a state of mind. If we are listening to frequencies, yours in your space and me in my space, then we are sharing that frequency, and it has a commonality between what we are experiencing. So the music is the bridge, the conduit between us. If you use the oils, then the oil would go to the navel. And if you like, drawing a line up to the solar plexus. So Manipura is this energy of action and will. Anadea Judith writes a great deal about the influence of different energies throughout our body, throughout time. How do we make something happen? Do we sit still and make wishes? Do we wait for circumstances to fall into place? It's unlikely, if you want to make any effective change, that you simply wait. For change, you must exercise will. Will is consciously controlled change. As the second chakra opened duality and choice, making the choice gives birth to the will. Will is the means by which we overcome inertia. It's the initial spark that ignites the flames of our power. Will is the combination of mind and action, of the conscious direction of our desires. It is the means through which we create our future. Personal power without will is impossible, because it is power that is not given direction. So there is power that exists, moving through us, channels. And if you think about the power that runs through the house, the electricity that exists, when you choose, I will make toast, I plug in the toaster. I will make juice, I plug in the juicer. I give the power that is neutral and available always. I plug into it and I give it direction. And when I plug in and give it direction, I get an outcome. So this is the space where we manifest. We had a choice. We felt, we said, what feeling do I want to activate? How do I feel? What do I need? What do I shift? And to make that shift, this is the choice I make. And the choice requires will, and will is the mind and action combined. Because it is action with intention. And sometimes what I'm plugging into this neutral current, I'm plugging in a really lousy habit of yelling at my kids. So I suck into that power and I give myself more power and I lay into them. And what I had to learn was to unplug from that. And unplugging from that power required more power than plugging into it. So as you spend time, now that we're on day 29, you are building more power, more ability, more action. That extra that you are beginning to become familiar with is what begins to enable you to unplug old habits and establish new ones. The older, the longer, the stronger the habit, the more you need to overcome it. So that's why as we go into days 30 to 40, we're really in an opportunity to shift by using the mind and action. Intention and action is what we know as will. So just feel that beginning to grow and feel yourself more and more powerful each time you practice and give it direction. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. Outside and in, I am healed and guided. 3 times, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, plug in your playlist, and we start at color. Come to lie down on your back, bring your strap with you, knees bent. Bring both knees into your chest. Here's your exhale. Press your knees into your hands, open your arms, open your chest. Here's inhale. And start to move between the two. Exhaling back, inhaling open. One more. Shake it a little side to side, shake out the feet. Left foot to the floor, take your strap over the arch of your right foot, straightening your leg. Hold the strap arms long. Bend your right knee down as you breathe out, pull with your hands. Press with your foot, inhale, open wide. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, open up. And exhale. For 3. And 2. And this time just keep it straight. Straightening the left leg, open the back of your left knee. All the way to the tips of your toes. Both straps into the right hand. Take your left arm wide, take your right arm wide. Keep your left leg long and into the floor. Start to re-inhabit the inner lining of your abdomen and your thighs. Into the middle, free your strap. Come onto the outer left hip and drop your right knee into your left hand, and then roll back into center. Knee comes across. Keep your knee in your palm and then straightening your leg. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, press. As you press your heel away, turn your hip towards your left heel. Good, you're turning your navel to the right. One more, press. Turn your navel left. And reach your right hand wide and sweep along the floor. And then back up. So you're reaching towards your heels. And then overhead, one more. Your right arm stays wide, out to the right. Your left leg straightens out to the left. Your left leg strong and straight beneath you. Be strong in your limbs. Turn at the navel. And center. Put the strap over your left foot. Bend your elbows, bend your knee, bring it down, and then press into the heel, straighten out, spread your toes. Exhale, knee down. And then inhale, press up. As the lines of our body open, it's as though our awareness of all aspects of our movement can be reached. Okay? Good. Straighten your right leg. And what I mean is, as I begin to open my leg, I feel the back of my leg more clearly. I feel the tips of my toes more clearly. I know that I have legs more completely. I put both straps in my left hand, opening wide to the left, my right arm to the right. I start to open the midline, and it becomes available to me. I am aware of the center line of my body, the undersides of my arms. In my awareness of more of myself reaching into my heels and my toes, I'm more capable. There's more at my disposal. And bring it into the middle. Release your strap. The left knee drops into your right hand twice. So you just roll open, come onto your outer right hip, drop your knee into your hand, and straighten and bend. And with that straightening, you send your left hip away from your left shoulder and pause, sweeping the left hand, skim the floor. So that from the navel through the chest all the way into your fingertips, there's more awareness. Into your heels now, into your toes. Firm the legs, turn the navel left. There's more intention. Your entire body more aligned towards one aim. That each posture becomes a goal, an aim, a direction, a purpose. And we practice unforming and reforming and let go. Knees bend, feet flat. Basically, we're practicing making a choice and bringing it to life. Heels are under your knees. Stand in your heels to lift your hips, hands overhead to lift your heart. Here's your inhale. Roll down the spine. Here's your exhale. Inhaling up and down. 3 more. So in my mind, I have directed myself, lift my hips, lift my hands. And my body follows. Heels down, hips up, hands overhead. Keep that. Bring your elbows down beside you, spread your fingers, tuck a shoulder, tuck another. Elbows down if you choose, interlacing, full bridge. All depends on what your body's keen on today. What's available, what's right. Keep making personal choices. And then as you release, roll down through the spine. Feel the front body open, and in the opening, wiser. More awake, more useful. Roll your belly down. And bring your palms beside your body. Walk your thighs back. Press your palms down, elbows in, legs straight out. Inhale as you open out. Exhale as you zip together. So the legs stay very strong. And each day that you practice this, they become more precise. And as the elbows come in, the heels come in, the navel comes into the body. The back of the neck gets even longer. 3. All the way up into the glutes. 2. And 1 more. The feet together. Set the tops of the feet down, lift up, and bring your elbows down, right under the shoulders. Your navel draws forward out of your hips, thighs are heavy, chest is broad. Use your fingertips to draw your heart through your upper arms, broadening your back. And keep all the length as you walk yourself down to the floor, elbows back. Reach your right hand and then your left. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you draw back, firm your legs, so much so that your kneecaps may reach off the floor. And so with the strength of your legs, 2 hands out, 2 elbows back. Out the mouth, in the nose, 5. 1 more. Hands down, heart up. Knees bend, tuck of the chin towards child. rounding just halfway there. Rising up, tuck your toes. You'll step your left foot up. Turn to the right and hands wide. Bend your right knee, put your left hand down. Fingers point towards your right toes and turn up. Inhale, stand up tall and wide. Bend the left knee, right hand down and spin. Inhale, opening. And exhale, folding. Revolving side to side, turning through the navel, lengthening through the backs of your legs. 3, 2, 1 more to finish it out. And standing. Feel the space through the abdomen, the strength front and back. So this is the space of Manipura, the front and the back, that we require both. A balance, a strength, a container. So bring your blocks into a line. And by making a line, we put the ends of the blocks together and lay the blocks to their belly, the lowest setting, and then lie back. Knees bent, feet flat. Lift your hips, palms face down underneath your seat. Tuck your chin, little tuck of the tail, low back drops, and right knee to your chest, and then the left, as though you were walking a set of stairs. Inhale up, exhale down. So this is great. If it's new to you, work right here. When you're ready, the legs extend and the legs stay straight. Inhale up, exhale down, then close your eyes. That when we combine the mind, the intention, with an action, we build the will. And that's all we're doing. But it doesn't need to be grim. It doesn't need to be effortful. It can be graceful and simple. As you get more familiar, feet are stronger, a flex is kept, space between the toes, legs are strong and precise. Three, 2, bending your knees, put your feet flat, lift your hips, free your hands, walk your legs out long and wide, and be still. Feel the current you've created in your body, the fluency, the movement internally, and just deepen your breath. And settle into that movement, that current, that new energetic flow. From the navel to the hips to the knees. Reside there. Trust that momentum. So one of the things about this sequence is it gets us unstuck. Old habits can get caught in that momentum and get moving again. Wag your tail, shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Wag your tail, shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Good. Get unstuck. Walk your feet in. Feet flat. Hips up. Palms down. Draw your knees up. Feet up. Tap your right foot and then the left. Inhale up, exhale down. So simple and steady. Good. This is modification 1. From here, you would keep both feet together, tap and up. Modification 2. Keep your low back anchored, your low belly firm, or heels up, one leg down, and then the other. Or 2 feet down, legs extended, 2 feet up. Exhale down, inhale up. Full posture, palms together. So find what works for you. What's a posture and a movement you can maintain with a quality of precision, without falling apart, without force, and make that yours. Eyes closed, breath steady, committed. Three, 2, 1 more. Feet up and feet to the floor. Free your hands, turn your palms open, widen your arms. Walk your legs out long, heels wide. Feel the current a bit higher now, between the waist and the pubic bone, the low belly, the low abdomen. And breathe in the momentum and the motivation that you've made. Breathe in the completion and be done. See if we can break the pattern of always stepping into the next thing so quickly. Be finished. Walk your feet in. Shake out your feet. And bring the strap across your shins if you choose. Otherwise, just holding on with your hands. So the knees are wide and the toes come together, a little bit side to side. You may hold the strap, elbows down, or hold the strap more closely, elbows around your knees, or set the strap down. One hand holds the opposite wrist. Find your bind, settle in, and close your eyes. Deepen your breathing. Softening on the exhalation. The face, the jaw, the tops of your shoulders, the arms. Softening the upper back, the sides of the spine into the hips. Softening. Coming to realize that there's no work. That all that's asked of you is to set down the tension you encounter. To respond with tenderness instead of drama. The body's soft, the breath is smooth, the mind is still, following the pattern of your breathing. Release your hands, your strap, your feet to the floor, your legs out long, your arms open. Unfold. Even as you land to the floor, keep unfolding. Keep the sensation of unfolding continuing. Keep going, keep going. There's more unfolding. Even though you can't see it, it's still going on. And walk your feet in. Happy Monday. Hold your shins. Right leg extends, right arm wide. And back in. Left leg extends, left arm wide. And back in. Inhale to open. Out to close. Your pace. Right? When you're ready, 2 legs, 2 arms. Keep the toes close together. In to open, out to close. So there is a rhythm and a pace that is perfect for you. If it feels heavy, quicken. Let it become light. If it feels hurried or tiring, slow it down. Because there is a place, exactly the right pace, where it will generate energy for you. Fall into that place. If you've lost your place or gone into your mind, come back and just feel the rhythm of your body and your breathing. 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the floor. Arms wide, legs wide. Bask in what you've made. Sensation of a great yellow glow in the abdomen. This is the energy of your ability. This is where your mind becomes action, where your intention becomes reality. You are a creator, a maker. It is part of our being, is making. Comes from right here in the middle. This pulse you feel right now, that's the energy of your making. So deep breath into the belly. Shake out the feet and the knees. The feet and the knees, wag the tail. Wherever it's sticky, we're going to shake it out. So drawing your left knee into your chest. Keep it close, right leg long. Inhale it up and exhale it down. Begin to really straighten the right leg as you can. Flex the foot, both feet. Spread your toes. With a clear, strong, steady hold on the left shin, let the right quicken, like a hinge on a door, precise and steady. Three, 2, 1. Right heel down, right hand overhead. Pause right there. If you don't need the block, set it a little bit further aside so your heel finds the floor. Turn your chin left. Changing sides. Interlace your fingers over your right shin, left leg long. In and up, out and down. Flex both feet. Be clear. Right side, hold steady at the shin. Left leg moves more swiftly, more clearly. Hinge of a door, in and up. If you don't need the block, move it aside. Go 3 more. Left heel to the floor, left hand overhead. Turn your chin to the right shoulder. Strong left leg as though standing. Give you shelter from the storm. Good. Hands to shins. You're going to roll it forward and back and come to stand. As you stand, set your blocks in front as needed, on their bellies, on their sides, on their tails, whatever you require so your hands are stable when you fold forward. Bend your knees, sit down, sweep wide, stand up. Good, knees bend, hands wide, fold. Sit down, sweep wide, and up. So taking your time, make your way in and out of that fold. And maybe as you fold, it gets a little quicker. If you don't need the blocks, go to the floor. If you don't need knees bent, but you can keep that hinge very clear so the low back stays flat. You're not falling into the hamstrings. It's nice and controlled, then you can move up and down. So it's your pace, respect your back. Bend your knees when you need to. Oh. 10 more seconds, steady as you are. 3, 2. As you come up, you will interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the ceiling, press out through the elbows and turn a little left, turn a little right. Little soft bend in the knees so that you can turn right from the soles of your feet, right into the heels of your hands, opening the waist, the navel can shake a little bit. Go up, come up out of all that contraction. 3, 2, wag your tail, release wide and down. Spread your fingers, feel that there are sunlight coming out of your palms, sunlight coming out of the navel and the abdomen. To fold and unfold creates a contraction through the mid-body, and if this is over-contracted and cools here, we'll have this little pull on the front body. And instead we want to cool with the heart high and strengthen the back of the body. So to do this, as we come down to the floor, you'll have your blocks lengthwise on their bellies for the meat of your calves. Take your blanket, unfold it one time into its larger rectangle, and then go widthwise, side to side, so we have a thicker. Now set this I will sit on so that my upper shoulders fall off. So when I sit on the end of this, I can see the end of the blanket between my legs. That's how I know I'm in the right spot. Legs long. My shoulders come to the floor. One end of the blanket is under the very back edge where my glutes meet my hamstring, and the other end of the blanket is under sort of the tops of my lungs, below my collarbones. So when the palms are opened, my shoulders are on the floor, my mid-back and hips are on the blanket, my legs are on the blocks. A few full, smooth breaths come to land. Drop your shoulders. And keep your breathing smooth and full into the abdomen. Keep the chest quiet.
Begin to breathe from the abdomen and add on more breath up into the chest. So the first of the inhalation in the abdomen, the second half of the inhalation in the chest. The breath will grow larger, fuller, more powerful. Adding on to the collarbones, so breath is in the belly, in the ribs, and then up into the collarbones, and then all the way out. Breathing, adding on, so full, and then emptying, navel to spine. Let it be full, smooth, and circular. Increasing your capacity for the power that the breath brings into the body. Becoming comfortable with a little more breath. No force, no pulling, just an invitation. Two more full rounds like that. Melting any sensation of limitation, encouraging an expanse. Allow the breath to settle back into the belly, to diminish. But the expanded state remains. Totally effortless. Breath, body, mind. Bending your knees. Hips up, side the blanket out. Down flat. Hands on thighs. Just let the low back lengthen and drop. As you're ready, roll to your right side and up to a seat. Use your folded blanket to keep your hips a little higher than your heels as you sit. And this meditation that we conclude with, Nishtadharana, is the gathering of our attention, is the purest form of willpower. So hands to thighs, thumb and first fingertip touch, arms with the elbows open, heart up, chin in. And then fidget a little somewhere. Adjust as you come upright what needs to be a little bit different. And then settle again, and you'll settle in further. Notice if the chest is bowing forward or bowing back, and go right up the middle. The chest comes up, the top of the head reaching, the chin lightly in. And the breath becomes 4 counts in and 4 counts out. Steady and simple and circular. If you have the space or the capacity, 6 counts in, 6 counts out. Smooth, silent, symmetrical. At the end of your exhalation, pause the breath for 2 counts. When you release, the inhale will grow in potency. There's no rush. If you are breathing 6 counts, pause the exhalation for 4 counts. So in for 4, out for 4, pause for 2. Or in for 6, out for 6, pause for 4. In the pause, feel your awareness gather at the belly. Just 3 times. As you return to normal breathing, just
just for 1 minute, feel the expanse of sensation on the inhale at the abdomen and the gathering of sensation back to the navel on the exhalation. You may feel, you may see a quality of diffuse light that gathers into a brighter light. Find your own experience of this pulsation at the navel. Larger, more diffuse on the inhale, gathered and more concentrated on the exhale. 1 minute. And can you feel that that pulse exists separate from your breath? If you release the connection to the breath, just feel, does it quicken, does it slow? Is there a pulse at the navel that you can be aware of in a whole new way? This is the innate action, the innate will and purpose of your life, of your body. The more we act and live in accordance with this experience, this pulse, instead of overriding it, if we work with it, our efforts will be magnified. Become effortless for the last 30 seconds. Feel that pulse and let it take over. Absorb that frequency. And then be effortless. Knowing that your body is innately built with a purpose, with an ability to enact choice. You are made to take great action, gracefully, and with support. Sweep wide, gather it in and up. The palms together, gather it down to the forehead center. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Happy Monday. It was such an amazing time. I was away last week. Had an incredible opportunity to be hosted and be host. We will go back to the same resort in Mexico next year, April 2nd to 9th and 9th to 16th. So contact me if you want to get on the list to learn more about it. It's already half full. I won't take any more than 20 in each group because I need to be able to feel where we're at every day. It's so personal. I can't thank Laurie and Stephanie enough for persisting. It was their stamina and their will and their intention and their actions, all from here, that brought me to that place, that helped me overcome my reluctance. And now I know to do the same for you. So come with us if you choose. Really quite extraordinary and such a great means of supporting a community there that needs the income. Tomorrow's Tuesday, day 30, and I will see you there. So good to be back, to be live. So good to be in the park yesterday. Have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you. Satnam.